What is going on, guys? This is All Gaming with my review of Strike the Blood Episode 5. And man, I did not expect Natsuki to be this powerful. So apparently she can create all these chains basically out of thin air. And she earned a nickname called the Witch of the Void. Now I knew she'd be powerful because she is an attack mage, but for her to be this powerful that she has her own name, that's crazy. So she easily defeats just like one demon that was like supposed to go down on some deal, but except where wrong, he was going to escape, or at least that's what he thought. So when she caught him, and when she like summoned those chains, I did think of Naruto, and I don't know if you guys are a fan of Naruto, but right now in the anime, where you see Obito having those like tail be sealed up, those chains look very similar to the one that she summoned. So like afterwards, we actually go to Akatsuki, and he's home, and he thinks that his mother is there. But when he goes to his sister room, he sees Yukihina, changing, and knowing him being like a huge pervert, he's staring at her first, and she gets so upset that she attacks him. So now they're on a train, and him and Yukihina and his sister, they're like scolding him now, saying that he was a pervert and that he did it on purpose, even though he said it was an accident. And now I will say this: I do think it was an accident because he had no idea that she would be there, because even though his sister told him that she would be, he was clearly not listening. And I was also interested in this girl that they also showed in the beginning of the episode, that was saying that the fourth progenitor was the enemy, which is not true at all. I don't know why that girl was lying on him. So apparently there's like some kind of event going at the school where these people on the sports teams will actually ask girls to come and cheer for them. And like it's like everybody on I believe it was the basketball team. I forgot what team exactly it was, but they were asking Yukihina to come and cheer for them, because like everybody has a crush on her because she is like that cute new student. So once they got to the school, what's the name? Asagi. She's there, and her and Akatsuki, they're gonna play badminton together. And I thought at first one girl was actually gonna expose Asagi's secret, because we just see her face turning red when that one girl was saying that she loved, and I thought she was gonna say Akatsuki, but she says badminton. And I was so hoping that she would kind of expose her secret, put it on blast, because I really wanted to know how she would react to that. But of course she denies it. I'm pretty sure that she's glad that her secret is safe. But I do believe it would be more shocking if her crush for Akatsuki, her love for him would be put out there. So while they're like getting, changed to play their sport, we see Asagi and that girl that about to expose her. They were like talking, and she was saying that she should be more confident and try not to lose to Yukihina, because it's so obvious that her and Akatsuki, they're always like hanging out together, that it makes sense if they one day end up together. So now Akatsuki actually went to where they were going to play badminton, but when he got there, Asagi was taking so long that he left, and when he walked out, he was attacked by this gold and silver lion. And I did think they were cool. I was like wondering like where they came from. But apparently, from according to what Yukihina said, these guys are like normally familiars, and they aren't aggressive because they are used to deliver messages. So it makes no sense for them to be like that. So once they're gone, and he actually finds a note. It was left by some high class demon. His name escapes me at the moment, but he's apparently related to the first progenitor. And I'm wondering, are the other progenitors, that had came before Akatsuki still alive? Because if he's from the bloodline, then it could mean that, once a progenitor dies for good, or his power pass on, that one does die, so the other one, can live and take over. So this guy invited Akatsuki to some boat, and I believe it's called the Oceanus Grave. A grave on the ocean, what it really means. And he was thinking about who he can take. And so first he was saying that he couldn't take his sister or Asagi, and then he was thinking about taking Natsuko. But of course, Yukihina, she wanted to go because she was getting a little bit upset. So of course, he picks her, and when they get home, there's like a dress already waiting for her, and I find that so weird how the Lion King organization can work so quickly, where that they had a dress for her already waiting, and now thanks to Akatsuki reading off that note, we now know Yukihina's measurements. And speaking of Natsuki, I find it very odd that she had that blue haired girl with her. Ashrei? I'm probably saying that wrong, because I'm pretty sure in the last episode Akatsuki bid her to make her his own. So it's pretty odd that she now has him, unless Natsuki made Akatsuki give him to her, so he wouldn't be that powerful. But I'm trying to figure out like why is that, because he bid her to make that familiar inside her his own. So it definitely kind of confusing about why she has her now. Hopefully they explain why is it like that, because I really want to know, because I think that girl will be more powerful in Akatsuki hands, because he is the fourth progenitor. So now that they have gone to this boat, we see that Yukihina is like wearing a cross in her hair, which she says was like from a roommate that she had met in the forest area. But then they actually cut to a girl on a boat that's like grinding her teeth. So clearly, that girl is her. So I'm wondering like why do they have bad blood between them now? Because from the way Yukihina was talking about her, you would think they were good friends, but apparently that girl had other ideas about that. So once they're on the boat, they are attacked by this serpent, and of course Akatsuki easily deflects that, and this guy finally shows himself. So I wonder like why this guy called Akatsuki onto this boat, because he is the fourth progenitor, so this guy really can't beat him. But I do hope if they do have like a serious battle, we'll see another familiar, because I definitely want to see those other three that Akatsuki has, rather than him relying on that one so much. But yeah, this episode, it was pretty freaking good. I definitely loved it a lot. I was into it from the start to the beginning. I'm definitely curious about Natsuki, and I do want to see more of her character, even though she's not one of the main two. I am interested in her. But as always, guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, because that really helps me out. But as always, you guys take it easy, and I will see you all next time.